How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel. It's Slick Mason once again. I just have another topic here that I wanted to discuss with you guys, which is what I've learned from all my past jobs. Now, why did I want to discuss this? Because a thought came to my mind the other day. I was sitting at work and I was like, man, there's a lot of skills I'm using here that I have used in a previous job, but I didn't think it's something that I would necessarily need going forward. And I just wanted to point, some things out, certain things that I've learned from previous jobs that have helped me in future jobs. And I just wanted to let you guys know that, no job is too small. Like you learn certain things along the way, and then that's what you apply when you enter, a position that requires more responsibility. So let's go into the first point here. So there's a connected skill set. So why a random skill learned at a bad job unexpectedly becomes a secret weapon in your next higher level role, right? So um, I used to work in a lot of call centers when I was in my early 20s. Um, what happened was I went to college actually for engineering, and once I finished college here in Canada, and I went to the job market, there wasn't that many jobs that were in that particular field at that point in time, and I didn't have enough connections. So I was like, okay, let me start somewhere. So I went to a call center. They were selling, some electrical, packages for prepaid power. I can't really mention the clients, but um, that job taught me, sales. Right, I learned sales from that. I learned how to talk to people and make sure that I could de-escalate certain situations when they were pretty angry on the phone. Right, I learned how to also pretty much manage people as well, because I did reach a point where I became a supervisor in that particular company. So all these things I learned from that job. Even also, Microsoft Excel. I learned how to type faster. Right. I learned how to multitask. Right. Those were certain skills that I learned from that job, and it has pretty much carried on to everything else that I've done in the rest of my life, as far as like the other positions I got. Like right now, and I do digital marketing. It's I'm using those skills right now, and I'm talking to the camera. I'm actually using some skills from there too, because I have a lot of multitasking I'm doing now, but I have to keep on going with the train of thought, and I have to keep on thinking of the next thought that I want to say, and I have to make sure that I also not say something that could, lead to something worse, right? Could create some bad situations happening to me, right? As long